Hello everyone. Very good evening all everyone. Please confirm, are you able to see me and see the screen and hear my sound properly? Hare Krishna. So I can see few comments here. Motivational Guru, Zaira, Damini, Only Cat, Vasant. Very good evening. Both are perfect, perfect, nice. Hello Lakshi, Urvi, Vaishnavi. Yes, this is a class for CAT 2026. This is early batch. And I guess this is your first class for this session, right? So, okay. So, some of I saw a few of the earlier comments. Somebody was asking about whether it is a demo class or what. So, this is the trend we follow at iQuanta, that initial classes are live on YouTube, on this platform of YouTube, which is certainly free for everyone. So it acts as a demo as well, and it's for the enrolled students also. Okay, so don't take them lightly, not at all. At least I don't take them lightly. Fine. And by the way, we are going to discuss some very nice questions today. It is about numbers basics, right? And this is a very important topic, as you get some good amount of questions, good quality questions from numbers. And today we are going to discuss some of them. Fine. I hope I already answered you, Urvi. Fine. Vasant, I done with time and work by you. It was easy for me. Now, thank you. Thank you, Vasant. So that makes that means a lot. If I've been able to make your path a bit easier, good. I'm prepared for 25. Very nice. So those who are appearing for CAT 25, there is no issue. You can also attend, no problem. And this batch, this class is specifically for those students who are targeting CAT 2026. Some of you might think, "Kya I'm appearing in 25, लेकिन क्या पता 26 भी देना पड़ जाए?" तो भाइयों बहनों आपके लिए भी है, right? You can also attend, no problem. Fine. Okay. Aditya, if I follow crash course honestly, will I be able to score 90 plus percentile? भाई तुम कुछ भी कर लो, है ना? So no one can guarantee what you are going to score. It entirely depends upon your performance at that particular time. And for that, you need to practice well. And if you are doing that, don't worry, don't hesitate. Just do your best, right? And leave the rest. This is a simple mantra. Just do your best and leave the rest, right? Why do you want confirmation from so many persons? 90 plus aa jayega na, aa jayega na, aa jayega na. Arey baba, just do the best. That's it. You certainly get the things. Yes, certainly revision ho jayega. When will paid classes will start? Jagwandan, I just mentioned that initial few classes you will be having. I think there is a schedule also I will be showing you, and I'm sure many of you must have already seen. So initial few classes will be there, which will be acting as free classes for everyone on YouTube. And after that, this batch will be starting on weekends only. Okay, and that will be in the paid batch, paid group. I hope that makes it very clear. Now let's begin. Is everyone ready? Should we start? So today we are not going to discuss great theory things. We'll be discussing the important points, the basic points of numbers. This topic of numbers through questions, right? So I'll be discussing few important things, and then we'll be solving some questions. And while discussing that, again we'll be discussing some important points, some important properties, and that's how we will learn. Fine. Start करें. ओनली कैट राज सर से बहुत पिटाई खा चुका हूं. अरे डोंट वरी, अरे बाबा सुधरना है यार, पिटाई खा के सुधरो या प्यार से सुधर जाओ, है ना? तो इफ यू आर एबल टू इंप्रूव, दैट इज द सक्सेस, राइट? सो फॉर दैट व्हाटएवर मींस इज आर रिक्वायर्ड, दैट्स फाइन, दैट्स ओके, दैट्स वैलिड. चलें, स्टार्ट करें. Is everyone ready? I want your confirmation. I can't see you, right? I can't see you. You can see me, but I can't. I can see you through the comments, right? So please confirm. Are you ready? Yes. Fine. Exactly. So let's start. Yes, this is a schedule. In the first part, many of you are asking. So here's the detailed schedule. So CAT 26 basic classes, early batch starting every day at 9:30 p.m. and this is the first session, right? This is the first session on 13th September. So today we are discussing numbers basics. After that, tomorrow we will be having arithmetic basics by Raj sir only, and then you will be having a verbal class, intro to CAT VARC by Shabana ma'am. Then again, I will be taking this speed maths, and after 16th it is 17th you are having CAT LIDI foundation. Then again verbal RC question types and concepts. Then it's a roundtable session by all the faculty members, and algebra basics. And on 21st it is DI tool and basics. So basically 4, 4, 8 and 1, 9. There are 9 free classes in a way you can say, right? So those who have not yet enrolled or just thinking, so you can think about that. So these are the free sessions which will be there on YouTube. And after that, it is mentioned here, yes, weekend classes in CAT 26 secret group. So that will be the paid session. Fine. So that will be available only for those students who are enrolled in that batch. I hope that makes it very clear. And by the way, this is available on our website as well, it's iQuanta.in. And otherwise, you can take a screenshot also for the schedule. Is that fine? Yes, let's move forward now. Oh, here's the first question. So before I discuss anything, so this is the first question. Find the last digit of the product 3 multiply 5 multiply 7 multiply 9 and so on up to 99. Write the answers fast. Write the answers fast. By the way, there will be only one answer. So everyone is supposed to write just one answer. But I want everyone present here to write the answer. Very nice to see Sajan sir's fans also. Very nice. Sharmani, only got. Is it necessary to take class if I have seen video on iQuanta website? Jagvandan, there is nothing necessary. In live class, you can interact, right? So it's entirely up to you. The batch 2 students who CAT 25 but was unable to follow properly due to college project, and fine, no problem. If I scored 90%, then only I will be allowed by my parents to appear for CAT 26. That's a very nice, Aditya sir. That's what I'm saying. Who can guarantee? It's your efforts only, fine, which you can perform. So do your efforts diligently. Certainly you will be getting the best results. Okay, so I'm seeing the answers here. Urvi says 5, Vasant 5, Kriti Mishra 5. Tanishk, so I'm not expecting any previous knowledge. It's just commonsensical questions. Basic questions. Just start from scratch only, just basics. See how you can answer this question. Find the last digit of this product. Okay, so I'm waiting for a few more answers. There are many students who have joined here. Okay, I can see few more answers. Shanmukh says 5. Vaishnavi also says 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 I have got. 5 students have answered so far. 5. Okay, a few more. Yes, nice Jagvandan, good. Okay. So as I said, this is really a basic question. It's not difficult, and you don't require anything for that. See, it is asking find the last digit of the product, and it is a product of odd numbers. You can see the pattern here, right? You can see the pattern. If I ask you how many numbers have been multiplied here, that would be a good question, by the way. Can you answer this? How many numbers are being multiplied here in this product? Please answer it fast. How many numbers are being multiplied? By the way, this time the question is asking about the product here. I'm asking you how many numbers have been multiplied here in all. Jagvandan is not correct. Are you sure? Yes, Shanmukh, good. Yes, exactly. So basic point is that, yes, 49 is the correct answer. Gargi, I think you mistyped. No, it's not 39, Gargi, it is 49. 49, yes, that's correct. Many of you are getting it right. So see, so basically idea is that with a simple statement, you can increase number of questions, right? You can ask so many different things. So the basic point is that only that you need to use your intelligence, that what all things can be deduced, what all things can you find for a given information, for a given set of information, isn't it? So by the way, how did you find this? It was a very simple thing. So अगर मैं इसमें 1 भी include कर लेता, 1 into 3 into 5 into 7 into 9 and so on up to 99, isn't it? So it is set of all odd numbers, right? All odd numbers up to 100, right? 100 तक के सारे odd numbers यहाँ पर आ गए हैं. अच्छा, 1 से लेके 100 तक total numbers कितने हैं? Of course 100 numbers. There are 100 numbers, isn't it? And उसमें से ये कौन से numbers हैं? They are only the odd numbers. इनके अलावा और कौन से बचे हैं? We are left with 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on up to 100. So basically जितने even हैं उतने ही तो odd है ना? It has to be 50-50 each. But in the actual scenario, we were not having this number 1. So of course it is 1 short of 50, that is 49. So these are actually 49 numbers, which many of you easily guess that. है ना? शिवानी, जितनी मुझे आती है उतनी तो बोल ही रहा हूं. I am telling everything in both the languages. है ना? Why don't you hear that? है ना? You hear that part only. You will not miss anything. And by the way, if you miss anything, you can ask me, no problem. Okay? Let's come back. So by the way, here question was asking about the last digit only. So last digit, how you are going to get the last digit? By multiplication, isn't it? By multiplication. So if I multiply these terms, so if you think there are 49 numbers, it is difficult to multiply all of them. So don't worry. Is it fine? Are you able to hear me properly? Screen is laggy, buffering, some of you are saying. Others, I don't see any problem at my side. But few for writing it is buffering, laggy or something. A slight lag is certainly there. In the live broadcast, always there is slight lag. But on my side, it looks perfectly fine. The audio is fine. Screen is laggy, Shanmukh says. Okay. Screen is fine, Vaishnavi says. Anyway, there could be some technical thing. I don't know. From my side, it's perfectly fine. So I suggest you can try refreshing your browser. Maybe that can help. Our screen is fine for few, but not fine for others. Earlier it was lagging, but it's fine. Yes, there could be some, maybe in between kuch hua ho, hai na? It could happen. I don't know. Maybe my side also kuch hua ho for a few moments. It may be, but right now it seems fine. Okay, don't focus on that part. See, with the technology, when we are getting so much benefit, so certainly there will be some glitches as well. Let's continue. Okay? Is it fine? Yes, it's let's continue. Don't stop at these petty issues. Okay, so yes, so I'm discussing it once again. So I'm discussing now how to find the last digit of product of these 49 numbers. So is it necessary to multiply all these 49 numbers? Maybe not. So, but how do we get that? कैसे पता लगेगा? How do we get to know? So, very simple thing is that let's start small. If I just take the first number, it is 3 only. But when I multiply 3 with 5, so 3 into 5, can you tell me when you multiply 3 into 5, what will be the last digit? It's 5 only, right? 3 into 5 will end in 5. Okay. So when this product is further multiplied with 7 also, that means 5 is being multiplied with 7. So what will be the last digit? So 7 multiplied 5 will again end in 5. Yes or no? Yes. Yes, isn't it? Now again, when the product of these three numbers, 3 into 5 into 7, which was ending in 5, is multiplied with the next number, which is 9, right? So then 9 into 5 will again end in 5. So basically, you can very easily observe whenever any odd number is multiplied with 5, the end result is always going to end in 5. That was a simple explanation for this simple question, right? So if you are having this information, this knowledge prior hand, you could answer it very fast. But if you have never thought like this earlier, so still it is not difficult. We can easily try to find out the pattern here. Is it fine? Is it clear to everyone? Please confirm. Is it clear? By the way, before moving to the next question, I'm going to extend the same question. First confirm. Is this part clear? So we have got the last digit of this product of all odd numbers, these 49 odd numbers, to be equal to 5. Okay? Yes. Robo, we have already discussed that. No more consultation on that. Please try to refresh or wait for some moments. It would be fine. It should be fine. Okay. I'm extending this question now. If it not had been only product of odd numbers, if I ask you the product of all numbers, right? All numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on up to maybe 99 only. Now the same question, can you tell me the last digit of this product? Answer fast, please. What will be the last digit of this product? Fast. Okay, Sukalp is asking how come the 49. Okay, wait Sukalp, I will come back to that. ये कैसे हटेगा भाई? Okay, we have got few answers. Shanmukh, Moy, Gagi, Urvi, Sukalp, Lakshi. Everyone is saying 0. Very nice. Are? Yes, others, fast. Jagwandan, Ginny. Ginny is asking. Ginny, I didn't say. I'm asking you. You tell me what would be the last digit when all these numbers from 1 up to 99 are multiplied. Of course, you are not supposed to use calculator. At least not now. In the examination, you are allowed generally. Okay, many of you are writing 0. Can somebody tell how did you get 0? Ginny didn't understand. Ginny is asking how 0. Can somebody mention it in the comments here? How did you get the answer as 0? By the way, 0 is the right answer. Right? 0 is the right answer. But how are you confirmed about that it is going to be 0? कैसे पता लगा? Yes, exactly. Jagwandan is making very nice point. Jagwandan says, because 10 is going to appear somewhere in between, isn't it? Also, oh, very nice. Urvi is saying 2 and 5 are there. When they are multiplied, what will be the result? It will be 10, right? When 2 is multiplied with 5, it will give you 10. And when 10 is multiplied with any number, it will be certainly having last digit of 0. Yes or no? I hope it is clear. Ginny, is it fine? So basically, as I was telling you earlier, so with one set of information, what different kind of questions could be asked, that we should think. So that will keep you, that will take you to the examiner's mindset, and you will be able to enjoy the things. You'll be able to enjoy the subject. Yes, exactly, Vaishnavi. Anything multiplied by 10 will end in 0 as the last digit. Is it clear? Shall we move ahead? In between, I had one query regarding the total numbers. How many numbers are there? So we concluded that there are 49 numbers. So I think it was, who it was? I forgot the name. Somebody was asking about, I think Sukalp or somebody else. Sneha Rathod, I can't understand this. What you didn't understand, Sneha? What you can't understand? if you multiply any number by 10, Sneha, think any number, right? Sneha, think any number. Positive integer I am talking about, natural number. Sukal, wait, hold your question, hold the question. I'm talking to Sneha right now. Sneha, think of any number, okay? Any number, any positive integer, and multiply it with 10. I can tell you the unit digit. Do you follow that? Sneha, you think of any number, nobody knows what number you are thinking, right? You multiply it with 10, and I can say here, Sukalp can tell what is the last digit of the result. Do you think that Sukalp can answer? So basically, as many of you already mentioned, I'm repeating once again, listen very carefully. So whenever you multiply any number with 10, you have any number, any positive integer, when you multiply it with 10, it will always end in 0 as the last digit. उससे पहले जो भी number आ जाएगा, right? For example, if you have 3, you multiply with 10. What will be the result? It's 30, isn't it? You have number 799. You multiply it with 10. What will be the last digit? It will be 0 again. So in every case, that is a simple thing, right? And in this case, we have already had the numbers 2 and 5. That makes it 10. Fine, that was a simple thing. Okay. Everybody is clear? Yes. Sir, why, Sneha, why we should? It is there, na? You see in the question. See, whenever a question is asked, so that means there should be some way to answer it, right? And that you are supposed to identify. So in this question, when I asked you what is the last digit of the product of these 99 numbers from 1 to 99, so what is the way out? Do I need to multiply all of them? No, I need to see that what can be done to answer this question faster. And that's where you need to lighten up your brain cells, which many of the students were able to do. So 2 into 5 is there. Somebody claimed 10 will also come in between. That's it. Okay, let me read for Aditya. Aditya says, in case of natural number, the answer will be 0, fine. In case of odd numbers, the answer will be 5, okay. Based on that, I think answer for even numbers will also be 0. No, Aditya, that is not correct. If you are talking about only even numbers, in that case, you are going to consider 10, 20, 40 also. Yes, so in that case, it's fine. In that case, it's okay. Okay, I hope everything is clear now. Yes, exactly. It's a logic-based question. Okay, so shall we move ahead now? Is everyone clear? Yes, please confirm me fast. Ready for the next question? Dhanyavad Gargi. So here is the next question on your screens. Yes, Aditya, yes, perfectly fine. So this is the next question. How many times does the digit 1 appear in the natural numbers from 1 to 100? Do it fast. Okay, I've got few answers. Tanishk says 19, but Kushag says 22. Arey, Urvi says 21. All different answers. अब तो एक 20 बचा है, कोई 20 भी बोल दो. Please check once again, because there is going to be only one answer, right? There can't be more than one answer. By the way, don't ask Chat GPT. I've seen nowadays that has become a trend. I've seen many students as well as teachers. The first thing they do is to take a screenshot and share with Chat GPT. Okay, many of you are writing 21 now. Sonu, Sneha, ASR, Karthik, Jagwandan, Vaishnavi, Urvi has also already said 21. Now Tanishk and Kushag, it's up to you. Jagwandan has some general doubt. Yes, Jagwandan, go ahead. You can ask. Tanishk and Kushag, please recheck. Advitiya again says 19. Array. Meanwhile, I have a few more answers. Karthik, Harshita, Ashmi, they're also saying 21. Jagwandan, can we take calculator in CAT exam? No, you are not allowed to carry calculator in CAT exam, Jagwandan. But you are provided with the on-screen keyboard calculator. I repeat, you get an on-screen keyboard calculator. That means calculator is there for calculation. It is inbuilt. It is inbuilt in the CAT platform. So you are allowed to use calculator, but which is provided by CAT. Okay, I hope that clarifies. Okay, yes, 21 is the right answer for this question. But meanwhile, some of the students wrote few wrong answers as well. 19, 22. Let's see how to count. So it's very simple thing. By the way, you can use the counting methods of permutation and combination in PNC also, but let's keep it simple. So we are talking about how many times, right? How many times does the digit 1 appear in the natural numbers from 1 to 100? So I can see 1 to 100 when I'm writing all these numbers. So at most we are going to have 3 places in a number, right? If I talk about the place values, right? Place values. We are going to have ones place or units place and tens place and hundreds place, right? By the way, this 100 is the only 3-digit number. Baki to sab usse kam wale hi hai na. 100 is the only number is having 3 digit, and other numbers are having less than that. Some are having 2 digits, some are having 1 digit only. So basically, I need to figure out how many times the digit 1 appear at ones place, how many times 1 appear at tens place, and how many times 1 appears at hundreds place. Fine. And there is not going to be any repetition here. Are you fine that? So there will not be any repetition because I'm looking for the digit 1 appearing at ones place, tens place and hundreds place separately. So there is not going to be any confusion, right? There can be few numbers जिसमें ones place पे भी 1 है, tens place पे भी 1 है, right? 11 is one such number, right? So I need to consider 2 ones there, isn't it? So 11 would be coming in this category as well as tens place category. So there would not be any confusion. Okay, let's check one by one. By the way, 100 category mein to there is only one number, that is 100, right? There is only one number. Okay, if I'm talking about the tens place, the numbers which are having tens place as the digit 1. So if tens place is 1, so tens place is fixed. So what about ones place? Ones place can be 0 or 1 or 2 and so on up to 9. That means 10, 11, 12 up to 19, isn't it? 10 cases. Yes or no? Is there any other case? Can we have a hundreds place also in this case? No, because then the number will be more than 100. So exactly 10 numbers or 10 times we are having this 1 at the tens place. Is that fine? ठीक है ना? Now let's come to the ones place. Come to the ones place. So in ones place, when I'm looking for the digit 1, so in that case we can have tens place as well as hundreds place. Hundreds place will not be there because 101 is not there, right? So we can have tens place. अगर ones place पे 1 है, so tens place could be 0. Basically that includes your number 1 only, right? After that we can have 1 also here, that makes it 11. We can have 2 also here, that makes it 21, then 31, like that up to 91. So how many times we are having 1 at the ones place? Again 10 times. So it's simple, 10, 10 and 1. So 10 times 1 is there at the ones place. In 10 times, in 10 numbers we are having 1 at tens place. And there's only one number when we are having 1 at hundreds place. Fine. So total 10, 10 and 1, that makes it 21. So clearly 21 is the right answer. Is it clear? Fine. And it was very simple. It was not difficult. So we are simply counting only, and we are counting systematically. We are counting systematically. We are counting how many numbers are there which had 1 at the ones place. We counted how many numbers are there which had 1 at the tens place. And we also counted how many numbers are there which had 1 at the hundreds place. ठीक है जी, आगे बढ़ें. Yes, this was easy. Fine. And I hope you understand the method of counting also, how we are counting. So if you are counting, if you are going to count randomly, then you can commit mistake. You can miss some number. Sometimes people miss 11, right? 11 is having two ones. So we need to consider two ones here, right? So sometimes people consider 11 only once. Hana. By the way, most of you write the correct answer. Many of you, that was good thing. But sometimes people do that mistake only, right? So that's how you can see the options also very close. So just mistake of one counting will lead you to the wrong answer, right? Okay, before moving to the next question, let me extend this question. If in place of 100, I keep this range up to 99 only. Now tell me the answer. If it is 1 to 99, please quickly tell me the answer. How many times does the digit 1 appear in the natural numbers from 1 to 99? If it is up to 99 only, now tell me the answer. And let me make a table also. I'm talking about 1 to 99. How many times that digit 1 appears? Number of ones. Yes. Yes, simple. It's 20. 20. Aditya Soni, I think, yes, you wanted to write 20 only, right? Yes, it's simple, 20. Because मैंने 100 वाला 1 छोड़ दिया, बाकी तो सारे वही हैं. We have already counted that, right? Everything we have already counted. So we have just left this 1 here. Okay, now look carefully. Look carefully. I'm just going to extend this. If I talk the same question in the range 100 to 199, now answer it. Now answer it. Fast, please. Try to answer now, please. This is the next range now. CAT 25, sir, will first answer my questions. You are supposed to answer my questions right now. Sonu, try to think again. Advitya, think again. Urvi, you are quite close. I would suggest please check again. Sharmani says 20, same 20. Harshit also thinks that. Tulsi, no, it's not correct. Think again. See, I am not saying from 1 to 199. I am saying 100 to 199. I am asking you 100 to 199. Yes, I got one correct answer by Sukalpa. Wonderful, Sukalpa. I don't know, that's fluke, that's guess, or you have calculated actually. Yes, 120 is the correct answer. Yes, 120 is the correct answer, Arpit. Yes, that's right. That's right. Listen, everyone. See, when I counted from 1 to 99, or basically you can say 0 to 99, it was 20, right? So from 100 to 199, if I look at the ones place and tens place, it will be still 20. It will be still 20. But extra ones are there at the hundreds place. Yes or no? Yes. At hundreds place, we are having extra ones. And how many numbers are these? 100, right? 100 से लेके 199 तक कितने numbers हुए? There are 100 numbers. So 100 extra ones are there than this 20. So the answer comes out to be 120. Right? Yes, it is exactly 120. I hope it is okay. Okay, I'm going to extend it one more time. Everyone, please pay attention here. If I increase the range from 200 to 299, now tell me the answer fast. The range is now 200 to 299. What will be the answer to the same question? How many times the number 1 or digit 1 would be there? Yes, exactly, Urvi. Wonderful. हर्षिता कहाँ खो गई हो भैया? Yes, 20 is the right answer. So it is the same thing. Now this time hundreds place is not contributing any ones, and the last two digits, ones place and tens place, are having same number of ones, right? So 20 is the right answer. Shivani ji, please think once again. So 20 is certainly the right answer. One more time. Please answer it fast. 300 to 399. What about the number of ones in this range? I don't know whether you're answering for the previous one or this one, 100. Yes, again, I can recognize by the Urvi's answer because Urvi had already answered earlier. Yes, 20 again. Yes, Aditya, that's a nice way to write. It is 20 again. I hope you are getting the logic, right? I hope you are getting the logic, what is happening here, right? It's 20 again. Also, that means 400 to 499 bhi 20 aane wala hai. 500 to 599 also 20 aane wala hai. Now, if I ask you, how many times does the digit 1 appear from natural numbers from 1 to 999? Please answer it fast. Please answer it fast. One to 999. Answer it now. Fast, please. दो हर्षिता हैं, ऐसा बोल रही हैं आप हर्षिता जी? Yes, exactly. Aditya Soni Kushagra. Wonderful. Good. Very nice. It's not 280, Shivani Moe. Please recheck. 300 is the right answer. Lakshi, exactly same way from 200 to 299 you had 20 times. Same way as you got 300 to 399 20 times. Right? Because hundreds place is not contributing any ones, and at the ones place and tens place the calculation has already been done. लक्ष्मी, अगर आप इसको 401 411 ऐसा मान लो, क्या फर्क पड़ने वाला है बाबा? 410 411 412 419 क्या फर्क पड़ने वाला है बाबा? I hope it's clear. Yes, exactly, Jagvandan. And now the last extension, somebody asked, I remember somebody asked, I told him it's my time to ask question. If in place of 100 I make it 1000, if I make it 1000, now tell me the answer. That's final thing. Now tell me the answer fast. How many times does the digit 1 appear in the natural numbers from 1 to 1000? Answer fast. Excellent. Ab bajao tali. Good. Good. So basic idea is that you need to learn कि सोचना कैसे है, how to develop the thought process. The thought process is to be developed. And once when you are able to understand that how you are supposed to think, then you will really enjoy the things. Fine? So as somebody, I don't know who was asking, I don't remember the name, but somebody is asking कि 1000 कर दे तो क्या होगा? I hope you must have got your answer now. You yourself have found the answer. Fine. Okay, moving to the next question now. Ready? Is everyone ready for the next question? Please confirm. There are many more questions and I would prefer not to spend much time now. We'll move further fast. Okay, 25 was there. Okay, fine. Good. Rahul Chauhan ji, I got 300. 300 was right answer, Rahul. That was for the previous question. But when I'm making it 1000, you get one extra 1 in 1000, right? So that's how it is 301. Okay, I'm moving to the next part now. Okay, this is about prime numbers. If x and y are prime numbers, which of the following cannot be the sum of x and y? Please try to answer fast. So far, I have seen 3 different answers. Aditi Jha ki Duniya. Kya hai bhai ye? 19 is not there in the options. I don't know what you are saying. Bhuvan, do you want to say something? You can write, no issues. Mansi says 23. Okay. And many others are writing 9. Are Harsh, Gagi, Advitya, Jagwandan, Tanishk, Arpit, Sukalp. Most of you are writing 9. See, some people go by majority, but majority may be wrong. Let's see now. I'm seeing the different answers. Some are writing 8 also, 15 also. Let's check. Let's check. So basically, it says if x and y are prime numbers. You know all what are prime numbers? Everyone knows what are prime numbers. So prime numbers are those numbers which have exactly 2 factors, 2 positive factors, right? 1 and the number itself, right? So they are called prime numbers. They are positive integers only. So what is the smallest prime number? It's 2. And by the way, if you know 2 is the only even prime number, other than that, whatever prime numbers are there, they are odd numbers, right? So after 2, we have 3, we have 5, we have 7, we have 11, we have 13, we have 17, we have 19, we have 23, we have 29, then we have 31, we have 33, then we have 37, then we have 41, then we have 43, then we have 47. Oof. I've written all prime numbers till 50, right? After that, the next prime numbers are more than 50, greater than 50. So right now, if I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. अरे कुछ गड़बड़ किया क्या मैंने? 33 is not. 33 is not prime. Yes, 33 was not prime. Nobody. Yes, Arpit. Good. Arpit found. 33 was not there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there are exactly 15 prime numbers in the range 1 to 50, and then from 51 to 100 there are 10 more prime numbers. So in all, if I talk about numbers from 1 to 100, we have exactly 25 prime numbers. So these are some basic information which are generally helpful in answering the question. By the way, let's come to this question. It says if x and y are prime numbers, which of the following cannot be the sum of x and y, right? So basically, out of these, which is that number which can't be written as sum of 2 prime numbers? Let's try. Can you write 8 as sum of prime numbers? Yes, I can do that. 3 plus 5. So this can't be the answer, right? Because it can be written, but we want the number which cannot be written as the sum of the 2 prime numbers, right? So this can't be the answer. What about 9? 9 can also be written as 2 plus 7. So this can also be written as sum of 2 prime numbers. 2 is a prime number, right? है ना? What about 15? 15 can also be written as sum of 2 prime numbers, that is 2 plus 13. Yes or no? Yes. But what about 23? Because 23 is odd number, so I can't take both odd numbers because their sum will become even. If I want the sum to be odd, I need to have one even number, which is 2, right? Which is 2. So, but 2 plus 21 will make it 23, but now 23 is not prime. So, this is the valid answer here, right? So, this is D, that is 23 cannot be written as sum of 2 prime numbers. So, 23 or option D would be the right answer. Is it okay? That is a very basic question, easy question. But yes, it was asking about which cannot be, and when if your mind thinks about which can be, so most of you are writing 8 or 9, right? Many of you write 9, most of you write 9 in the beginning. है ना? So that was the wrong answer. That was not correct. So 9 can be written, 8 can be written, 15 can be written, but 23 can't be written, and that was the question here, right? So that's very important that you read the question very carefully. If you read the question just partially, then very easily you can be deceived. धोखा खा सकते हो, है ना? धोखा नहीं खाना है, right? We are not here to be cheated. Don't be cheated. Fine. Okay, ready for the next question? Is it clear? सम्यक बहुत दिनों से दिखे नहीं आप भाई, ये तो मालिक लोग बताएंगे, है ना? हम तो आपके सेवक हैं. Whenever will be called, will be here. By the way, I am going to have one more class after this. I don't know whether you are there or not. The late night class is also I am supposed to take today. Okay, let's move to the next question now. Okay, by the way, this is one more information for all of you, specifically CAT 26 students, those 25 students, also those who are not already in the iQuanta platform. So it's a free initiative by iQuanta. It's CAT Daily Target. Right now it is primarily meant for CAT 25 students, but CAT 26 students can also take benefit of this. Yes, Samik. So CAT 25 students, it is targeted for that specifically, but CAT 26 students can also take benefit of this. So this is a daily target. So daily you are getting many things. Daily time test, total 300 plus tests with detailed solution, LRDA test and 400 plus questions, 100 plus VRC tests and 100 plus quant tests, decision making test, and very 10th January 2026. So basically you can enroll in this platform. This is one thing. यहाँ पे एक फ्री का चीज भी थी ना यार, कौन सा था? Some daily targets are there which you can attend. There are some portion which is free also. There's some portion which is free as well. Anyhow, so you can take benefit of this CAT daily targets. ठीक है? Okay, I'm moving further. Okay, here's the next question. Yes, that's a good one. That's a good one. Some part of it is free and some other was paid as well. Sukalpa, how to join night classes? Sukalpa, you need to be a student at iQuanta. There's a fast track batch or night batch, you can say. You can enroll in that. I think it has our classes has started already. I think 1 or 2 weeks. Some classes have been already there. So you can join in there. You can connect with our admission team. They will certainly help you out, and you can take benefit of that. And by the way, timing for that is 12 to 2 after midnight. Okay, please answer this question now. Okay, very fast answer by Arpit. Arpit says option A, 140. Fine. Let others also solve. Tarang Gupta Ji also says option A. Good. Does anyone think something else? Not so far. CAT 25 also says same. Sushil Kumar is having a genuine query with 70 plus. This remaining, can we achieve 95 plus? Why not? Sushil, why not? I've already answered a similar question earlier as well. It entirely depends upon you, how much dedicated you are, how much you are ready to put in. And whether it is possible or not, yes, it is certainly possible. It is achievable. And by the way, if you have not filled the form, CAT date has been extended, right? CAT registration date has been extended by 1 week, I guess. Harshita, for this 1 week, rather 9 classes are there at the same time on the daily basis. After that, it is a weekend batch. Okay. Yes, Sukalpa, 20th September is the date. Yes, 1 week. Today is 13th. Okay, so we have got many answers. Everyone is saying 140. Sushil Kumar, what will be the safe percentile for a Sushil Kumar, you cannot estimate that what percentile you are going to get. है ना? What you can target is attempt to best of your ability and attempt everything correctly, right? By the way, in all the reserved categories, certainly the percentile student required is less in comparison to general students. But still, there's a good competition nowadays in all the category students as well. If you belong to any range, any of that range, so still there is good competition. So just give a good competition. Simple. Sukalpa, the weekend batch is free. These free classes, are you asking about CAT 26 class, Sukalpa? I show you the schedule earlier. There are free, first 9 classes are there, which will be on YouTube. That is free for everyone. After that, the weekend batch will be paid batch for CAT 26. Okay, let's come to this question now. Okay, Arpit is answering 32 plus 34 plus 36 plus 38. Okay, you have found all the questions, all the numbers. CAT 25, thank you. Jaya, some students who have bought the course, will the classes be connected on YouTube only? No, Jaya, it's only for the first classes. I already mentioned that. I don't know why same thing is to be repeated once again. Listen very carefully. For CAT 26, the first class which we are going to have now, which we are going through right now. So first 9 classes which for which schedule is already shared with all the students. These are going to be held in YouTube, which like this one. Fine, and they're on a daily basis. And after that, it will be only in the secret group on the Facebook, which is a paid batch, which is a paid group. And that is not free for everyone. That is only for the enrolled students. As simple as that. Fine. And that same trend is being followed in all our courses at iQuanta. For all courses, all batches, we follow the same pattern. The initial few classes, sometimes 4 classes, sometimes 5 classes, whatever. So they are conducted on YouTube. So they act as free classes as well as demo, everything. And after that, it is moved to the paid group. Fine, simple. Okay? Okay. Yes, exactly. Okay, let's come to this question. So as Arpit was mentioning, first he found out these 4 numbers, and after that he found the next consecutive 4 numbers whose sum we are looking for, right? So sum of the 4 consecutive even natural numbers is 76. Can you identify which 4 numbers are they? A core question. Shivani is saying something. Should we submit bank statement, income state tax additionally apart NCOBC certificate? Yes, you look at the CAT website for that, Shivani. Yes, you need to submit the certificates if you want to show that I belong to a certain category. You want to take any benefit, so you certainly need to submit the proof for that. Okay? So what pro forma, whatever documents are required. So please for that check the CAT website. Meet Tawde is saying, do you will teach first or only questions like this? Meet Tawde, these are just basic classes. These are not the theory classes, right? These are not the theory classes. So in your regular classes, you will be having a theory part, then there will be questions as well. So in this class, in this session, we are having all the things combined. Various kinds of things. So we are just taking the basics parts. So that's why there's no theory portion today or in this free initial classes. But in the regular batch, there will be questions, there will be theory part as well. Okay? Okay, so Koshagar has mentioned the first 4 numbers and then the next 4. Fine. Many of you have done that. So these 4 numbers whose sum is 76. So you can see if you find the average, 76 divided by 4, what is the average? It is 19. So basically numbers are surrounded by 19 only, right? So 19 is the average. So the middle pair is basically 18 and 20, right? And the next pair would be the further numbers 16 and 22. So these are the 4 numbers whose sum is 76. That was the given part. Is that fine? So that's how very quickly we can identify this. What are those 4 numbers? No need to make any equation in variable form, nothing. Simple thing we can do. So 76 means the average of the numbers is 19. So 19 is exactly in the middle. So the first pair of even numbers closest to that average is 18 and 20. The next pair would be 16 and 22. Okay, now the question is asking about find the sum of another set of 4 consecutive even natural numbers, the least of whom is 16 more than the least of the given set of numbers. जो भी इसमें least था उसे 16 बढ़ाना है. So what is going to happen? Basically, I need to add 16 here to get the first number of the next set. Same way, add 16 here. Also, yes, same way, add 16 here, add 16 here. So can't you see effectively I am adding 64. So what is the need to find out these numbers? Or in fact, what is the need to find out these numbers? Not required at all. Directly I can answer 76 plus 64, which gives you 140. That's it. That's it. So it was not required at all. This exercise was not required at all. Although it could be done, many of you have done it. Many of you have done it, but it was not required because the important point was that every number is being increased by 16. Yes or no? Every number is being increased by 16, 16, 16, 16. How many times? 4 times. So 16 times 4 is 64. That means that effectively the sum of these new four numbers, it is 64 more than the previous sum. That's how this answer comes out to be 140. Is it clear to everyone? So that's how you can save time at the examination. See, same question is there. Some person is going to spend few minutes and another one can answer the same question in few seconds. That's how you create that difference in your scores. Whatever CAT 25, it could be LRDI, it could be quant, whatever section it is. That doesn't vary with the section. So the difference is that how do you think? That's what I mentioned earlier as well. So that's what we need to develop by these practice sessions and all, that we need to develop our thought process in the way which is best suited for the exam so that you can certainly score the best percentiles. Okay, let's move to the next question now. Let's move to the next question now. Okay, here it is. It's an easier question now. It's an easier question. Harsh, my basics are not clear because I left maths after 10th. 10th के बाद बहुत लोग मैथ छोड़ देते हैं हर्ष. With my basic become strong? Yes, why not? There's a purpose. Okay, somebody are writing 5 and many of you are writing 0 now. Yes, exactly. The reason also has been mentioned by Aditya Soni. Wonderful. So because we are going to multiply 2 as well as 5, find the last digit of the product of all prime numbers up to 100. I told you there are total 25 prime numbers, right? But that is not required to write all the prime numbers. What do we know? We know that 2 is the first prime number and after 3 we also have 5 as the next prime number. That's it. I'm not bothered about the further prime numbers because the moment you multiply 2 and 5, you get a 10. That means when the number is multiplied with 10, it is certainly going to end in 0 as the last digit. So the last digit of this product is certainly going to be 0. We have already done that. हम ये पहले कर चुके हैं. Urvi, earlier also somebody forgot to use 2. 2 is the smallest prime number and 2 is the only even prime number. Fine? Yes, many of some other students also did the same mistake earlier as well. Kushagra. Yes, 0 is the right answer. Fine. Okay, let's move further. Let's move further. Here's the next question. How many natural numbers up to 50 have only 2 positive factors? Okay, Ayushman, Advitya. Yes, exactly. We already talked about that. So two positive factors. So when we say only two positive factors, what does it mean? We are talking about prime numbers. So these are some basic things. These are some very basic things which we should be able to recall very quickly. Right? We should be able to recall very quickly. So the moment I said we are talking about the natural numbers which have only two positive factors. So two positive factors ही होते हैं. ऐसे कौन से numbers हैं? These are only prime numbers. Why? So which are those? Two factors? Two positive factors. That is one and the number itself. So that is only for the prime number. So basically question is simply asking how many prime numbers are there up to 50, and that already I wrote. Remember in the previous question we already wrote about that. So up to 50 there are exactly 15 prime numbers, right? By the way, if you don't remember that, you can still count that, no problem. We can write once again. So 2 के बाद कौन सा है? Can you tell me, recall? Can you write all these 15 prime numbers? I already mentioned that earlier. Can you type them fast? 2, then 3, then 5, then 7, right? In the first 10 tuples, there are 4 numbers. After that, we have 11, and we have 13, we have 17, and we have 19. So 4 more, right? In the next 10 tuple, in the 10 tuple of 20s, so we have 23 and 29 only, right? 25 is not, 27 is not. And then in next the 30s, if I see, so 31 is there, 33 is not, 35 is not, 37 is there. On again only 2. And in 40s, if I see, 41, 43 and 47. That's it. ठीक है ना? Yes. So 4 and 4, 8 and 2, 10, 10 and 5, 15. So these are the total 15 prime numbers up to 50. Yes, exactly, Sonu. That's what I said. The moment you see only two positive factors, we should be able to recall it is talking about prime numbers. And if you forget that, then it's going to be typical question. Bhai, kya karna hai isme? You will not be able to do anything. Yes, exactly. Very nice. So these are 15 prime numbers up to 50. I wrote them earlier as well. And I told you there are 10 more prime numbers from 51 to 100. So basically 1 से लेकर 100 तक total 25 prime numbers होते हैं. I'm repeating all these things. From 1 to 100, total 25 prime numbers are there. And from 1 to 50, we have just wrote it is 15. And from 51 to 100, it is 10. Okay, so this question directly asks that thing. And if you are already having this in your knowledge base, so then you can quickly answer this question fast. For others, they may take time while writing the values. है ना? Okay, let's move further now. I hope it is clear. And those who are thinking that I think Harsh or somebody else also mentioned earlier that my maths is not strong. Baba 10th के बाद सबने maths छोड़ दिया है. There will be very less students who continue with mathematics after 10th class. Very less students. Students are there, but certainly less students. Majority students leave mathematics after 10th class. है ना? So now, but good news is that in CAT syllabus, CAT Quant syllabus, if you see, by the way, there is no syllabus, there is no prescribed syllabus, but as per the CAT questions which appear in the examination, if you see, then more than 80%, yes, certainly I would say more than 80% of CAT Quant का more than 80% syllabus is from up to class 10th. So what is the problem? There are certain topics which are beyond 10th class. They're also asked in CAT, but that is less than 20%. So leave that. At least, see, that is very much required that you need to be proficient in the mathematics up to class 10th. And that is very much important. आप सोचो कि मैंने 10th के बाद तो मैथ पढ़ा नहीं, क्यों नहीं पढ़ा? Because 10th तक भी अच्छा नहीं रहा होगा, right? Because you were not good at mathematics till 10th class also. That's why you didn't continue with mathematics. But if you are looking to clear CAT with a good score, really good score, so it is highly essential that you should be well versed, very well versed, proficient, I would say, in the mathematics up to class 10th, right? And for that part, you can go through NCERT books. That is one way. And for the same purpose, we have created a very nice module which is called non-engineering quant, non-engineering QA module. So at iQuanta, we have created this module some 2 years ago, and this is really very helpful to a lot of students. I regularly get messages by many students that they have been really benefited by that. So if you are feeling yourself weak in mathematics up to class 10, so then this is certainly going to be a very helpful tool which you can use. Okay, let's start. Jaya ji, how do we start? Jaya, I just mentioned that you can refer to NCERT, just go by chapters, you know all the things. See, if you are looking for NCERT books, you can go with that, but NCERT books so school ke bare mein hi batayegi na. So you need to be choosy there, that what things are going to be helpful, what are not. Okay, you need to be selective there. And but if you want the hand-picked things, then you can go for our iQuanta module as well. Okay, so in this non-engineering QA module, specifically we have taken care of all the things in the basic and in great detail, which are going to be helpful in your CAT exam. Okay, so we have started from the basics and we have taken it up to the CAT level. So this is really very beneficial part. Okay, let's move further. Will you start with the non-engineering quant in the initial class? Mir Taure, that is already done. That is a sort of recorded sessions, you can say. Mir, that is only sort of recorded sessions already there. So these will be unlocked for our students in the paid group, and along with live classes, you can watch these non-engineering quant module sessions, the recorded videos there prior to the class or after the class or whenever you get time, right? So that's the thing. These are not the live classes, they are the recorded sessions. Excellent, Harsh. Good. And sometimes if you want something else, that can be always added, right? That can always be added. I hope that answers your question, Mir. Fine. Jaya, I hope that's fine. Okay, let's move further. Yes, that's true, Sonu. That's true. Up to class 10, that's more than sufficient. Okay, let's come back. I'm moving to the next question now. Okay, a good question. And this is a really beautiful question, exactly CAT level question, but very simple as well. Okay, Krish Pasari says C, and others, Kevin, Urvi, BVK, CAT25, Ushagra, they're saying, and in between this, Urvi, yes, Harshita, everyone says option D, that is 7/11. Yes, Sri Vishnu, Sonu, Sayandeep, Tanishk, yes, 7/11, option D is certainly the right answer. Yes, Tarang, good. See, it's a very simple question, as I told you, very simple but beautiful question, and CAT asks such questions only. They do not belong to any topic, right? They belong to common sense. They just belong to the common sense. So what is the thing here? It says if m and n are positive integers, they are both are positive integers whose sum is 80. ठीक है, इनका दोनों का sum इनको ऐड करने पे 80 आना चाहिए. So D as sum of them is, yes, exactly BBK, that's wonderful explanation. So then the ratio of m to n cannot be. So I am breaking the number 80 in two parts, right? We need to break 80 in two parts, m and n, and then we need to see what could not be the ratio of m and n, right? So if I see the first option 1:7, so 1:7, so if this is a ratio of m by n, that means if m is equal to 1k, then n should be equal to 7k. And we know that their sum is equal to 80, that means 1k plus 7k, which is 8k, should be 80. So basically k should come out to be a positive integer, right? Or basically k, which is 80 by 8, this should be a positive integer. और ये 8 कहां से आया था? Because of 1 plus 7, like this. So simple thing is that I just need to see whether the sum of these two numbers, it divides 80 completely or not. That's it. That is the only thing, right? So there was no need of writing all these things. This can be done mentally. You can understand this. So that is the only thing we are going to check. We just need to see whether sum of these two numbers, numerator and denominator, whether this sum is able to divide this number 80 completely or not. If yes, then it is possible to be written as m by n. But if it is not, then that is my answer, because we are looking for the ratio of m and to n cannot be. Again, the question is asking about the negative part. अगर आपने क्वेश्चन ढंग से नहीं पढ़ा है, then you may answer wrong as well. Then you may answer the wrong as well. Fine. So let's see here. So 1 plus 7, 8. So 8 divides 80. Yes. So this could not be the answer. 5 plus 3 is again 8. 8 divides 80 completely. Yes. So again, this could not be the answer. 5 plus 11 is 16. 16 again divides 80 completely. So this also could not be the answer. But 7 plus 11 is 18, which do not divide 80. So yes, this is the required answer. Is that fine? Simple. So m plus n should not be a factor of 80. That is our desired answer. So don't miss this cannot part. Right? I hope it is clear to everyone. Welcome, Rudransh. Okay, let's move to the next question. Yes, please answer this one now. Two answers so far, one by Ayushman and one by Kushagra, and both are giving same answer, 19. I'm waiting for a few more answers. Please solve it fast. Rudransh, it would be better that you try to answer the questions. This is a CAT 26 class, and many of the students are also appearing in CAT 25. And by the way, you are also eligible to at least solve the questions. Of course, you are not eligible for CAT 25 or 26, but that would be a good start for you as well. So try to answer the questions. Who Kushal, why I'm not able to think like you in every question? Read, commit, practice. Yes, Kushal. Yes, Kushali. Sorry. Gargi also says 19. Urvi says 19. Nice. So far, 4 students have answered this question, and everyone is giving the same answer. That's good. I'm just giving 1 or 2 more minutes. Please answer fast, everyone. Nice. Yes, 19 is certainly the right answer. And did it take much time to solve, by the way? So one small information is required here to answer this question very easily. And what is that? That is simple formula or simple relation to find the sum of first n natural numbers. Do you know the formula for that? Sum of first n natural numbers, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and so on up to n. So this is called summation n or sigma n also sometimes it is said. It is sum of first n natural numbers and it is given by n into n plus 1 by 2. ठीक है ना? Fine. We can make use of that. Okay, in between I can see Urvi and Ayushman are making very nice comments here. Good. बड़ी अच्छी बात कर रहे हैं भाई लोग. So because the sum which we require for this range minus 12 to m, it is a positive number. So of course m is a positive number and it should be more than 12 because up to 12 it would be cancelled. Mani, if you're writing that, let me make use of that only. So minus 12, Ayushman is saying yes, minus 12 से 12 तक 0 हो जाएगा. So minus 12 minus 11 like this, and in between there will be 0 and so on, and we'll also be having plus 11 plus 12. So up to this point it will be certainly cancelled, right? यहाँ तक सब 0 हो जाएगा. Minus 12 plus 12 will be cancelled and minus 11 plus 7 will be cancelled. Like this, every number will be cancelled. So this sum would be 0. Now after that we are having numbers starting from 13, then 14, then 15 like that. है ना? And this sum I want to be 112. So yes, these are small numbers. We can write them numbers one by one. And we know that the range is 17, 18, 19, 20 only. We can take help from options here. So Baba 17 तक add करूं या 18 तक add करूं and so on, we can easily check, right? Even if you don't know any formula, it's not required without using that as well. You just need to see कि 13 से कहां तक के numbers आपको add करने हैं, 17 or 18 or 19 or 20. That's it. यही तो है ना? Okay, so let me check up to 17. That is the smallest term here. Let me check till that point. So 13 plus 17, 30. 14 plus 16, 30 and 15. So 30, 30, 60, 60 and 15. It is 75 only. So far, the sum has been 75. But we wanted 112. Kitna और चाहिए? I can find a difference. That is 25 plus 12. That is 37 more. I want 37 more, right? और 37 कैसे बनेगा? Next number is 18. That is not sufficient. I want 19 as well. That's sufficient. That's fine. So 19 is the last number, or basically the value of m comes out to be 19. Fine, simple. कनिक शर्मा, इससे बेसिक कुछ हो सकता है क्या? Yes, we are not discussing theory today. I already mentioned that. We are just discussing the basic questions, the variety of questions we are having. Yes. Is it clear? And yes, that nice suggestion there, Urvi and Ayushman. Good. See, Rudransh has understood. Rudransh is a class 11 student here. It's the simplest way, right? I haven't used the formula. We could have used the formula. We have tried to do that, but this was simplest way, right? So up to 12 it is going to be cancelled, and after that we are just going to add numbers. कहाँ तक add करना है? I can see there is a limit because of the options. It is only 17, 18, 19, or 20. I started with the smallest number. I'm just adding the number. Simple thing. Simple thing. So point is that we need to be present always at the examination. Whenever we get some question, there may be many questions which will appear to you as completely new questions, है ना? So no theory will be working there. कोई theory काम नहीं आने वाली है. But what will help you is that are you ready to think in a totally new direction, in a new way, right? So have you developed that thought process, how you're going to tackle the situations? So that preparedness will help you. Okay? By the way, regarding these sessions, I already mentioned you that your regular classes where theory portion will be there, and you will be having questions on those concepts or the things that will be starting in the after 1 week classes, right? So right now we are just having the basic things, just questions and concepts regarding that. Okay? Okay, Rahul Chauhan, I got confused because of the word inclusive. Inclusive only means that we are including these numbers as well. Rahul, that is the only simple meaning. Okay, na? Okay, Dharya, hi sir, been through your pre-recorded lectures and helped a lot. Thank you. Recently was solving set and games and tournaments and helped your tip of creating a table. Yes, that's that has helped me also, Dharya. That's why I mentioned there. Having issues while other miscellaneous set. Any tip? So Dharya, right now I cannot give you any general tip. By the way, making table is certainly general tip, which is very helpful at different kind of sets. Otherwise, if you are having any specific query or any specific doubt, so you can tag our iQuanta doubt. I guess you know that, and they will certainly be able to help you, right? And I think that should help. That should help. Okay, Ayushman, inclusive means 19 was being added. Yes, of course. Harsh, I face problem to understand question. Yes, Harsh, that's true, and that's an honest submission. So it's not only you, many people face difficulty in understanding the language of the question. That's why it is very important that you read it properly, read again and again and see have you understood properly or not, and solve more and more questions. That's why practice is emphasized. The purpose of practice is that only to remove all the shortcomings, right? And out of which the first one is that only, Harsh, as you mentioned, to understand the question properly. Most people are not able to do that, at least not in the first go. Even I remember, I can admit that so there are many questions which I need to read repeatedly. भाई क्या given क्या है, पूछा क्या है, कहना क्या चाहते हो. It takes time. It takes time. So don't worry about that, right? But we need to overcome that. That is very important, and for that purpose only, practice is the key. By solving the questions repeatedly, then you will become familiar with the language of the questions. You will be able to recognize, अरे हाँ ये तो वही question है, अरे हाँ ये तो वही पूछ रहा है. And after more than 2 decades now, I find a lot of questions, repeated questions, just packaged in a new way, in a new language, in a new storyline. Many times it happens. Okay? Okay. Kanishka, I am not understanding. Kanishk, what did you not understand, child? क्या नहीं समझ में आया मुझे बताओ. यशवंत, यहाँ पर सारे CAT 26 M वाले ही है क्या? Or are you sitting for CAT 25? Yashwant, both are there. There are some students I know certainly who are appearing in CAT 25 as well, and there are certainly some students who belong to CAT 26 as well. Fine. By the way, this class is specifically targeting for CAT 26, but everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. Kanish, so I already answered that for Harsh. And you should not get demotivated by this. This is just first class, right? This is just first class. And I told you, by practicing, by doing, see, whenever we use the word practice, it means repeatedly doing the same things, right? Repeating the same things. And when you do anything, any new thing for the first time, it is certainly difficult. And it is certainly uncomfortable as well, as you are feeling right now, I guess, right? But when you repeat the same thing, that is the meaning of practice. So it becomes comparatively less uncomfortable. Your uncomfortable goes on decreasing, and at certain point of time, it becomes comfortable now, right? So it happens. So that's why you need to persevere. That's also a key word. So for practicing, you need to repeat the things. but sometimes we lose hope. So don't lose hope. There's a very nice word in English for that. I mentioned it as I have mentioned it earlier many times in many of the sessions. So that word is persevere. What does it mean? That consistently continue to put efforts, right? Don't move away, don't go away, right? Don't lose hope. Fine, at that time, at this point of time, that's what I wish to say. I'm known my students, that's not true, Kanishk. I already mentioned that 10th तक तो मैथ पढ़े हो ना भाई, कैसे झूठ बोल सकते हो? हाँ, अच्छे नहीं रहे होंगे मैथ में, that's fine. So, but now you need to be good. I already mentioned that. Okay, Rudransh, I recently brought Arun Sharma's Coin book. Is that enough? Yes, certainly, Rudransh, that is sufficient to start with at least. Okay, I'm moving further now. Everyone focus now. Moving to the next question. Yes, how many two-digit integers less than 100 are there such that their sum of digits is odd? Please try to answer this one now. I don't expect any theory here. If you're good till mathematics, good till 10th class, Kanish, there should not be any problem. You will be able to pick up very easily, very fast. Okay, we have got few answers. Meetaude, Tanishk, Khushali, Urvi. Everyone is saying 45. That's very nice to see. Everyone is giving same answer. Good. See now, some of the students can consider this question to be a permutation combination question. Hello, Deepak Fozar. It's about to be midnight now. Very soon. It's already 11. Oshmi, sir, till when the class will go? Thak gayi ho kya, Oshmi? I need to take one more class at 12 o'clock as well. Anyhow, we'll be going to finish very soon. I guess some last few questions are there left. Yes, it's 45. Is the right answer. How did you count? Can somebody tell me? How did you count? Many of you are writing 45. This is certainly the right answer. But I would like to see your approach. How did you count that? Question says, how many two-digit integers less than 100 are there such that the sum of digits is odd? So how many two digits? By the way, we are talking about the positive integers, not negative ones, of course. So how many two digits positive integers less than 100 are there? I should write. Such that the sum of digits is odd. How did you count that? Did you make any cases? That could be one of the ways. Because we are talking about two-digit integers. We are starting from 10 and up to 100 we are talking about. So two digits, we can say A, B, right? What is our requirement? Requirement is that this A plus B should be odd. And how it could be odd? Even plus odd, exactly. So the sum of two numbers, two digits should be odd. So one digit should be even, other should be odd. So it is even plus odd or odd plus even, whatever be the case, we need to count that, right? That is a simple counting question. So Kushal is writing even numbers sum is always odd. Even numbers sum is always odd. What does it mean? So total even numbers are 50 and subtract 5 one digit even numbers from them. Even numbers का sum odd है, इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? There is some problem, I guess. She has erased. Related. Okay, Urvi, we have 10 to 99 numbers to add and odd, add all even and odd numbers, 50 odd, 50 even. But 5 pairs are removed, so 50 minus 5, 45. Urvi is also writing something similar. Anyhow, so basic point is that this is one way that I know that numbers are 2-digit numbers and the sum of the digits should be odd, and it is only possible that to have be odd when one number is even and other is odd. Both cannot be odd, because if you take both odd numbers, what will be the sum? It will become even. Yes or no? This is not required one. If both numbers are even, in that case also the sum will become even, which we don't want. We want the sum to be odd. So it is only possible when one of the number is even, one of the digit is even, other is odd. ठीक है ना? That's a simple requirement. That is a simple requirement. Okay, now let's see how we can go about this. Rahul, we are excluding 0 to 9 as a single list, and in the set the 10th digit is even, and then 5 numbers is fine, perfectly fine, Rahul. Okay, now let's see. There could be various ways we can count the different cases, as some of you are doing, but let's make it simple. Harsh is asking for simple thing. Listen. Yes, Rahul, that's fine. But now let's see what to do the simple way. So we are having numbers from 10, then 11, then 12, then 13, then 14, like that. And we are going up to 99, right? First, tell me, before I move further, first tell me total how many numbers are there under consideration? Total how many 2-digit positive integers are there? Can you tell me? Total how many 2-digit positive numbers are there? It's 90, right? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, let's find the sum of digits here. So here 1 plus 0 would be what? It's 1. That is odd number, right? There are total 90 numbers, perfectly fine. There are 90 numbers. Now 1 plus 0 is 1, which is an odd number. Next, 1 plus 1, that is 2, which is an even number. Okay, यहाँ पे 1 plus 2 is this 3, this is again odd number. Then 1 plus 3, it is 4, which is again even number. Can you see any pattern here? Well, let's continue. You can see alternate, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, like that. Yes or no? Well, it's going to continue, certainly. 14 में फिर से क्या बनने वाला है? In 14, it is going to be 1 plus 4, that is 5, which is odd. Then again, 1 plus 5 would be even. So always it is going to follow like that. Simple, baat khatam. So out of 90, total 90 numbers, these are total 90 numbers. So among these 90 numbers, how many numbers will have some of these even and how many odd? What's your answer? Simple, baat khatam. There's nothing to be done. Alright? It's 45 each. So the question in place of odd, if it is asking about even, in that case also answer is going to be 45. Yes. Urvi, but question is asking about digits. There's sum of digits, right? Not sum of numbers, sum of digits. Yes, it is simply 90 by 2, exactly, Rahul. Yes, Sonu. I hope it is clear. Shriman Harsh, is it fine? So please try to enhance your understanding, Urvi. Okay. Shall I move ahead? Is everyone ready? I'm waiting for your comment, Harsh. Is it clear? Have you understood what we have just done? Or is there any confusion? What about the single digit numbers? Don't we would count that? Kushagar Babu, question is specifically mentioning 2-digit integers, right? So there is no need to talk about the single digit ones. Exactly, Sonu. But don't worry. Would we consider negative numbers? No, Manzi. That's why I mentioned. By the way, when we are talking about sum of digits, so that could be one of the case of confusion, Manzi. That's why I mentioned here. We are talking about only positive integers. We are talking only about the positive integers. So Kushag, now learn that and try to not repeat any mistake. Okay, let's move further. Harsh has confirmed everything is clear. Very nice. I'm moving further now. It's not difficult right now for me. Good, Rudransh. Okay, I'm moving further. So, Areva, this is a nice. I'm seeing it for the first time. It's for CAT 26 early batch. So, whenever CAT appears, unleash your inner lion with CAT 26 early batch. All right, so there's a promo for CAT 26. So, early batch. If you haven't joined, so you can go for that. And this is a complete program. In Quant, you're going to have 600 plus hours of live sessions, 35 full mocks and 45 sectionals. In LRDI, you're going to have 500 plus hours of live sessions, practice questions, 8,000 plus Quant questions, VRC and LRDI questions. In VRC, again, you're going to have 500 plus hours of live sessions. And modules, you are having 5 new modules. In one of the modules I already mentioned, you are QA, non-engineering quant modules. Same way, we are also having in LRDI 2 modules. One is LRDI Essentials, one is LRDI Basics and Inception rather. And same way we are having verbal modules as well. So like that, we are more modules we are going to add. So many new modules are going to be added in this year as well. So that's it. ठीक है? Bore हो गए क्या भाई? रुद्रांश रुको रे यार. We are going to solve more questions. Not over yet. Not over. That was a commercial break. Now answer this question. Find the 65th digit from the left side of this number. Find the 65th digit from, from left side of this number. So basically this is the first digit, second digit, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. Now this is the 10th digit. This is the 11th digit. This is the 12th digit. Like that, you are to identify what would be the 65th digit in this number. That is a question. Good, Harsh. Welcome. Okay, try to spend some time on this and answer me fast. We have a team of counselors. They will certainly guide you how to use the platform on the website, your dashboard. There are many modules there, and which module to start with and what, they will guide you properly. And you are going to have live classes, as we just mentioned. We just talked about that. So there you will be having your quant class as well as LRDI and verbal. You will be having theory part as well as the practice questions, which will be followed by other practice classes. There will be application class. Many things are there. So our counseling team, our counselors team, they will guide you. Fine. So don't worry about that. There are many things there, but how to use them in order to get the best benefit. So have patience. It will take some time for you to be accustomed to that. Initially, that may look like a lot of things, but gradually it will become smooth run for you. It will take some time. Okay, answer. Okay, 7, 3, 8. Will this question be solved by AP? I don't think so, Ashmi. Okay, 7 or 8, many of you are writing that. Let's see now. Let's check. So, you're talking about the 65th digit. So, the important point here is the pattern. And I will not say AP here, but the important key point here is the pattern. What is the pattern here? So, pattern is here is that initially we are having some single digit numbers up to 9. After that we are having two digit numbers 11, 10, 11, 12 and so on. So the single digit numbers from 1 to 9, they are total 9 numbers and they are using 1 digit each. So total 9 digits have been used in them, isn't it? So 9 digits are occupied there. After that, starting from 10 and onwards, I will be having all two digit numbers. So from up to where I need to go? I'm looking for the 65th digit. तो 65th digit का मतलब हुआ 65 minus 9 would be 56. I want 56 more digits, right? That would make it total 65 digits. And to make 56 digits in the two digit numbers, how many two digit numbers would be required? That would be 28 numbers. Yes or no? Yes. So 28 two digit numbers. So after 9, the 28th number would be what? 37. So we are looking for the last digit of this 37. So 7 is certainly the right answer. That's it. So no AP, simple pattern. Simple pattern. Fine. So we need to understand what mechanism is being followed here. Try to read it once again. Fine. Let's see once again. I'm repeating once again. So we were looking for the 65th digits from the left side, and I know that initially 9 numbers are there which are using only one digits. After that, we are having the numbers like 10, 11, 12 which are consuming two digits, right? So I need to count the total digits, and we are looking for the 65th digit. And we are looking for the 65th digit. So what is happening here? So the first 9 numbers, the single digit numbers consumed or used exactly 9 digits. So to get to the 65th digit, what I need to do? I need to look for the 56 more digits, and which will be formed by 28 two digit numbers. So effectively, question is simply, what is the last digit of the 28th two digit number, right? Now what is the 28th two digit number? How do you find that? So after 9, if you see, the 28th number would be 28th two digit number would be 28 plus 9, that is 37, right? You know that. What is the first two digit number? Can you tell me what is the first two digit number? What is the first two digit number? It is 10. Yes or no? Yes. What is the second two digit number? It's 11. What is the third two digit number? It is 12. Isn't it simple? You can see that 9 is being added effectively, right? 9 is being added effectively. So here I'm looking for the 28th two digit number. So what is the 28th two digit number? It is 28 plus 9, which is 37, right? So if I write all the numbers till 28, I would be writing exactly 65 digits. Okay, na? So that's how we reach to 37, and we are looking for the 65th digit, so which is 7, that ones place of this number 37. That's what we have done, or we have counted each digit. We have counted each digit because from 1 to 9 we have used exactly 9 digits. Uske baad 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 like that. I'm looking for 56 more digits. So I need to take 28 numbers having two digits each. So our question effectively was, what is the ones place a digit of the 28th two digit number? And this is the number case. Robo, I have just explained that once again. I hope that clarifies. Urvi, from 1 to 38. 38 में 2 digit ज़्यादा आ जाएंगे. Urvi, you can count that. But again, as I mentioned, it is not required to count one digit. We can see by this pattern, as I mentioned earlier. So single digit number 1 to 9, they are using 9 digits. After that, the 2 digit numbers, whatever till whatever you go, so they will be having two digits each, and like that. So I only needed 28 more digit numbers, so that the total digits used becomes 65. Fine. So by the way, for your information, this kind of questions have been asked repeatedly in CAT for many consecutive years. Many consecutive years. Yes, Tanish, I understand it completely, because you are seeing the question for the first time. So certainly it will not be very much clear because you have never thought in that way. But that's what I'm telling you for the information, that CAT has asked the questions of this format for many consecutive years in paper-based format, in paper-based era, but in computer-based format as well. So frequently they ask questions like that. So that's why it is very much important. I have mentioned everything. There's nothing more I need to tell. I have already told you everything, and I have already told you all the things in both ways. So, but you need to think once again. So I would recommend, I would suggest all of you, those who are finding a bit difficulty in understanding this, that you can take a screenshot if you wish. That you can do always, anytime. But think it once again on your own. खुद से फिर से दिमाग लगाओ, सोचने की कोशिश करना, afterwards, not now. ठीक है? And you will be able to understand, and you will be really able to see the beauty of the method which we have discussed. By the way, there can be more ways also. There can be more ways also, but this is the simplest and the most basic way. Fine? Okay. I guess we have one or two more questions. Let's see this one. How many numbers are there between 100 and 300 which either begin with or end with 2? Here also again I would like to make clarification. How many numbers are there between 100 and 300 which either begin with or end with 2, or both also? That means I hope you understand the question. Please tell me, do you understand this question? It's talking about the numbers which either begin with or end with 2. यानी या तो 2 से start होने वाले हों या 2 से end होने वाले हों, right? We are looking for those numbers. Now my question is that in this case, are we also going to consider those numbers which are going to start and end both with 2? Should we consider those numbers or not? So answer is yes, we also need to consider those numbers. So we'll be considering those numbers as well which start and end with 2. We'll be considering these numbers as well. But of course, no number can be repeated. So you have to count all these numbers. So again, a counting question, try to answer. Let's do it together fast. Let's do it together fast. Can you answer this one? How many numbers are there which start with 2? How many 3-digit numbers are there which start with 2? Shri Vishnu, I'm looking for this part as well. I think you missed this thing. ये भी use करना है. First tell me this one. How many numbers are there? How many 3-digit numbers are there which start with 2? It's 100, right? It's 100 numbers. Okay. How many numbers are there in this range which end in 2? Which end in 2? If I take in the series of 100, I would be having 102, 112, 122 up to 192, 10 numbers. Then again in the series of 200s, again 10 more numbers. So 20 such numbers are there, right? 20. Yes or no? Yes. Now what about these numbers? Have they been included here? Yes. इसमें आ गया था ना एक 202. इसमें भी आ गया था एक 202. और यहाँ पर क्या है? 202 क्यों? 202, 212, 222 up to 292. 10 numbers. So 10 numbers, all these 10 numbers have been counted here as well as here. Right? So these 10 numbers have been repeated. So basically from this total 120, I need to subtract this 10 numbers. So that will give you the answer 110. So this 110 option A would be the right answer. ठीक है? So here we were considering all those numbers which begin with 2 or end with 2, and it includes those numbers which begin and end with 2. Okay? So, but while counting these two categories, we repeated this category. It was included this 202, 211, 212, 222 up to 292. All these numbers were in this range as well and were this range as well. है ना? That's it. So 110 is the right answer. Fine. Okay. So I think this is one more question. Let's answer it fast. X and Y are natural numbers other than 1. Remember that, other than 1. Other than 1 means basically greater than 1. Okay, natural numbers start with 1 only. So where Y is greater than X, okay, then which of the following represents the largest number? So you need to check the options. Among these options, which represents the largest number? X into Y, X divided by Y, Y divided by X, X plus Y upon XY. Yes, it's simple, option A, right? It's simple question. It's option A. Because it is product of two positive integers. This fraction will be certainly less than that. This fraction will also be certainly less than that. And this is sum of two fractions. It is basically 1 upon Y plus 1 upon X. Both of which are less than 1. Certainly it is also going to be less. So certainly option A will give the largest answer. I guess this was the simplest question of this entire set. And that's it from my side. Fine. So let's end the session here. Right. So I hope you must have certainly gained something, and I would love to have your feedbacks for today's session and your expectations for the further sessions, right? And you'll be having your continuous sessions on the everyday, daily basis till 21st, right? I show you the schedule in the beginning, and I am also going to take 1 or 2 more sessions. So I shall also meet you again, and tomorrow you are having, I guess, algebra session or arithmetic session, right, with Raj sir. So I will love to have your few feedbacks, comments. How was your experience and what did you learn specifically? If you can concretely mention something, what did you learn, or what things what are going to help you in your preparation, in your examination, that would be certainly motivating. And if there is any suggestion or any comments or any requirement, any expectation for the further sessions, that also you can mention. Okay, Kevin is saying something. I'm guessing 50% of the questions shown today actually appear for the examiner. Right, exactly. You got many similar questions, Kevin. And thanks for the nice word there, Sukalpa, Sneha, Urvi, Rahul. Thank you. We learn to read questions carefully. Yes, that's a good point to read. Nice. It's very important to read the questions very, very carefully. है ना? ऐसा मत सोचो कि मैं ही कमजोर हूं क्या, नहीं, सारे ऐसे हैं भाई. I started thinking about the question logically instead of equations. Good, Vaishnavi. That's a good thing. Looking forward for the upcoming classes. Very nice, Sonu. And a CAT exam calculator is allowed or not? Yes, it is allowed there, Harsh, but not आपके घर वाला calculator. I already mentioned that. You will be getting a on-screen keyboard calculator provided by CAT only in their own platform. Fine? Yes, certainly need a lot of practice. Yes, Mo, that's true. How to not waste time on certain questions. Yes, fine. But I'm actually starting to prep for CAT 25. After watching this, I feel video classes are really helpful. Yes, it is, Parth. When I started teaching online, I was also thinking, यार कैसे पढ़ेंगे लोग, कैसे पढ़ाऊंगा? But yes, they are really helpful, provided you are actually serious to study, then it is helpful. Otherwise, distractions are also too much. Fine, thank you. Gargi, careful reading of questions, thinking simplest and less time taking methods for solving. Yes, good learning, Gargi. Very nice, very nice. For coming sessions, Rahul, if we have the approximate time until when the session will be, it will be easier for us. Rahul, sessions are for 2 hours duration. It is scheduled. So it is, time is up now. 9:30 to 11:30. That was simple. Sessions are scheduled for 2 hours. Fine. Learn short approaches from you. Areva, good. Sonu, learn to look at a question in a different way. Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much, Robo. Love you too. Okay, fine. So that's all from my side. And as I already mentioned, I have one more session. So I would take your leave now. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So I'm ending this live stream at this point.